Okay, everybody, Doug with Black River Hybrids again. So I'm just going to do a part two or follow up on that undercoating video that I did. Showed you all the rust in here, all the surface rust, and then I just used this Rust-Oleum undercoating. But at first, I used the Rust-Oleum 3-in-1 rust reformer just to get all this stuff sealed up before. So basically, I just took a scraper, got a lot of the flake off of here, and then I went with a wire wheel and tried to clean it up as much as I could. And then back here isn't really necessary. This is all really thick metal, and I just did that for cosmetic reasons, just to clean all this up. But this bar right here, the stabilizer or whatever they call it, I can't remember what Toyota even calls that thing, brace I think it's called. That thing will rust all the way out. And then, but more importantly, it's really up in here is where you got to really be watching, is because this is where it starts to rust into your trunk area. So this is really the main, when you're putting on this stuff, you want to really hit this area all along these pinch welds, all along to the front. You want to just anything that's got rust on it, you want to just hit with that reformer. And then over here, same thing over here. I just hit the pinch welds there. So, and then you got to, since it's two parts, you want to kind of spray it up in there. So that's that. And then I'll show you kind of what happens here. So right here, you'll see this thing is a hanger bracket that rusts out. And it's pretty common, but it's not really doing a whole lot other than now it's going to do that. So I'll take that out and then it'll just basically hang there, but it doesn't really structurally do a whole lot. So you can see up there, I didn't even see this yet. That bracket, I'm gonna probably just spray that real quick. But yeah, all these little spots right here, wherever it's rusting, the gas tank hanger straps, these will get rusty. And then we'll come back one more time and I'll show you this is the headlight leveling system on here. Again, this is a Prius 5, I think a V5. So this comes on the 5. And again, this is designed for if you load the back end up, it's going to tend to lower the back end, which will then put the front end up. And what this does, it accounts for that, and it actually adjusts your headlights down using this linkage here. So you can see there's a switch right there, which also, anyway, this gets rusty, and then this bracket rusts out, and then you're in a lot of trouble. So yeah. So anyway, a lot of this stuff is more cosmetic, but this is a thin metal piece that's important. I don't even know what it's for, but right here is all rusty. I want to hit that. I could have sprayed this whole car underneath here. It just doesn't, really not worth it. There's a lot of plastic under here, and there's a lot of really clean metal up there. So why waste the paint is what I kind of say. So you hit it where you need it, and where you need it is up in here, man. This is where you need it. And I bet you if you put your car up in the air, you would probably see this. So this is our undercoating, rubber undercoating on here. I probably could have used truck bed liner as well, but I just wanted to try this product out first and see how this lasts. So maybe in about a year, I'll have them bring it back in and I'll put it up on the lift and see how it looks and do another video. But this is the first time I'm using the undercoating. A lot of times I'll just use the reform and seal. And I've seen that comes back after a while and it's got rust coming through again. So again, I'm not a professional body shop here. So we're just trying to prolong the life of these cars so that, again, if I was in Arizona or Florida, I wouldn't be making this video because those cars look like they're brand new underneath. So this is really just for if you live up in the northern climates where they use a lot of road salt. But anyway, that's the end of part 2, and I'll update it maybe later on if they come back in. So thanks for watching.